All right, hey, it's Matt, BlindGuysGarage. And today we're working on a 69 Camaro. As you can tell, here she is. We just did a live on this thing, so if you hadn't seen it, well, I mean, you can watch the live, or you can just watch this video real quick. We're going to take a quick lap. Won't be pretty quick here, and then we'll tell you what's going on with it. So here she is, 69 Camaro. We've had it once here in the shop. We had to fix the front brakes on it that were falling off of it. This time he's got new issues, which, I mean, it's to be expected, I guess. Things happen. He said he hadn't drove it in a while, and he's having some issues. So number one, when he went to it, battery was dead, couldn't get it to right, had to jump it off, and he said after he got it running, it smelled real bad. Wasn't sure what the smell was. So look right here, first things first, AC compressor is, there it is right there. It's seized up. So it's starting to lock up. I feel like it's turning right now, but it's starting to seize up on it. So that's number one. That's the most important thing. But that's not the original concern he had. He said the last time he was driving it, there was something going on with the blinkers. That doesn't look very good, does it? So we'll have to get in there and find out what's going on with that. But look at this. That's kind of crappy. Steering wheel's falling off of it too. So we're gonna fix that too. So we got blinkers, steering wheel, and we'll figure out what's going on with the AC compressor. So having said all that, and he also wants us to do an oil change and then just give it another once over, because he keeps finding these little issues. So let's get to it. Let's find out what else is wrong with it. It'll probably be tomorrow when I get started on it real good. And since he's done it, he's also changed the wheels on this thing. Look at this. There they are. But for now, I guess I'll bring you back in a little bit. All right. Well, we got the AC compressor off. Here we go. As I said before, the clutch is actually fine. I didn't have the belt off yet, so I couldn't tell you that for sure. Look right here. So I can rotate. Locked up. So yeah, she's bad. She's real bad. Which means we're going to take it apart, the system, and at least change we're going to take the system apart and at least change the hard parts in the system, such as this guy right here, wherever it's at. The orifice tube will be in here somewhere. If the system has an orifice tube, and the dryer assembly right here. Where's the dryer at in this system? I don't know. But we're going to change some parts because that's no good. So let me get some vacuum caps, cap these off for now, so it's not sitting here without vacuum caps on it and letting more trash in the system. But for now, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna take this compressor inside with me and chase it down. So, hope y'all enjoyed it. All right, well, we're back. Well, I walked in the shop and the charger was running, so I assumed everything was good. Well, while I was standing here, it came up, says battery repair complete. So let's hook this battery up, see if this car cranks and runs like it's supposed to without the AC compressor on it, and we'll go from there. All right, I'm gonna just take y'all with me. So we'll walk around the car real quick, take a peek in the front. So I got my mat right there covering the fender. Battery's hooked up. Let's fire this thing up. See if that battery took a charge. The fans come on. They weren't doing that yesterday. Hey, it runs. All right, we're good. Now, let's address this situation. So we'll get these screws out of here, take this apart, and see what's going on. Let's get the wheel straight first. And then we'll disassemble everything. You can hear stuff loose in there. So there, steering wheel straight. Now I'll take it off and I'll bring y'all back. Well, we was curious on what the noises was inside the column. that bolt be just hanging out in there. Let's see. So we got this bolt here. It goes right there. Let's check this next one. Oh my God. Hey Jason, what's the chance that all three are loose?
I'd say it's probably a pretty high probability at this time.
Pretty high probability, huh? All right, well, there's two. Let's check the third one. Oh, it's not. Oh!
Oh. Well, the third one was loose, just not the one we're talking about.
Oh, there y'all go. Two loose there, and the big one's loose. Yay. Now, let's get this thing off and see what's wrong in the blinker switch. Alright, well here we go. Here's what's going on. Let's see if I can get this light in my hand where I can actually point out what's going on, and if we can see it. So if you'll look, the bolts just come loose on the steering column right there. So we'll take the rest of this thing apart, and now when you put it in place, this thing actually kind of works. So we'll get a clock spring compressor, compress this, take the rest of the column apart here, and take care of it. Alright, well here we go. See? So it looks like whoever assembled this thing just did not do their damn job. This is bullshit. So we'll finish checking everything else out and see what's going on, if it just stripped or what happened in there. Now it's set in place. We may end up having to replace this. I don't know. Get a screwdriver, tighten this up, and see what happens. Alright, well, here we go. Bring it in. Let me find my damn light. I don't use a light, as y'all already know. I don't know what the hell that is. Alright, well, either way, I don't know what that was. Use my cell phone. So here we go. Looks like all that was wrong is I've put a new screw and washer on this because the original screw is pulling the threads out of it. So we put a one size oversized screw, a washer to hold down the thing, and it seems to work just fine. There we go. So we'll put the steering column back together and see if we can actually make it look right. Alright, well, yeah, I'm pulling my light up behind my head, I know. Got the steering wheel all back on. Let's see if I can do this properly here. There you go. Oh, look at that. Nice and tight. Turn the switch on. Blinkers. Everything works. So there's that. Now let's go up and look at the next thing. Alright, well, I've already took all this apart. Here's the, I don't know exactly what this is called, but it goes in the front of the radiator. I'll show you right here. The piece that goes right here. Ow! Huh, maybe I should pay attention where I'm going. Try that again. Now we can go right here. It goes right here in front of the radiator. It's supported down by the rubber hood stomps. So we've come in here and we've disassembled the AC system. So we've got the dryer out of the front up here. All this is pretty much brand new. I mean, there's next to no time on any of it. What we're going to do is blow air through everything. If we get any trash through it, then we'll have to replace it. Otherwise, I think we're going to be all right. Then we got the, what do they call that thing? Expansion valve. The expansion valve's out now, and they're all over here on the table. So let's look over here. So we've got the dryer right here. Simple setup. Dryer bracket, bolts, and then here's our expansion valve. Factory 69 Camaro expansion valve. It's been replaced at some point, but we're going to change it. So now I guess we're just waiting on parts, and then I'll bring you in for blowing the system out, cleaning it out real good, drying everything up, you know, making sure all the nonsense is taken care of. So I guess for now this is where we're going to stop, and once I get some parts, I'll bring y'all back. Hope y'all having a good one. Alright, well, we got our steering column put back together as I just showed you, and I think we're going to just go ahead and end this video here. As you saw, we disassembled the AC system and we're just waiting on parts. There's really I don't know when we're going to get them. 3-4 days, and they'll give me a minute, get this thing done, get this thing out of here, get that, you know, get this part of the video done, and we'll split it into two. So we got our steering column repair and our disassembly of the AC system. And then we'll bring it back and do a more in-depth version of reassembling this AC system. So for now, like, share, comment, subscribe. You know, I read all the comments, I answer all the comments. If you got any questions for me, hey, I'm here. Ask them. And any concerns, once again, ask. You know, let me know. And for now, here's what we've been working on. For those who hadn't seen it, I know you have. I think it's sexy and beautiful, and you know, gotta stay away from her. Keep covers on it. I don't typically do that, as y'all know. But for now, like I said, like, share, comment, subscribe. Later.